Alright, looks like we're live here, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Dokkan Battle stream. We're in the middle of the World Tournament. It's Saturday, which means it should be a typical tournament, so it should be over by tomorrow morning. So, the prize for this one is base form Gotenks. And I'm really trying to get him because he's an orb changer. That's the main reason for me. I know he's actually a pretty decent support for a couple of categories, but main reason I want him is because he changes, I think, AGL to Tech, which is one that I don't have anybody to change orbs for. And I want to mess with him for the stupid punching bag event because I still haven't been able to finish the regular punching bag stages, the ones where you can't use items. I'm still trying to see if I can get up above, I think 40 mil. I don't think I've hit yet on any of them on the first three stages. I've cleared all the rest, the item ones. The item ones are a lot easier, obviously, but like the ones without items, I think I've only topped 40 mil once, and then the other times were 30 mil. So I'm hoping if I can get this Gotenks that maybe I can finally do it. But that's the main reason why I'm doing the World Tournament. What's up, 5TV Fred? What's up, Dan? How's y'all's grinds going? Because I know Dan usually goes pretty hard on the World Tournaments. I've lost my streak earlier today in the most frustrating way possible, because right now I'm on a 6-win streak, but I'm at almost 16 mil. I think I'm at, how many wins total? Like, I had my streak up to, I think, 13. I was at 13 when it got snapped, and I lost my streak because I wasn't paying attention. And it wasn't because I got supered. What happened was I was on the board stage, 1v1 on the board, and I did not pay attention to how many turns were left. Because I was just grabbing items, thinking, okay, sooner or later we'll just run into each other. And then we never did! And then it ended at 0 turns, and the computer ended up with like 2 more movement points than I did, and I lost. So mad. It's like the most frustrating way to lose. Like, it wasn't because you got hit by a super, it wasn't because you didn't heal or anything like that. No, I lost because he moved more spaces than I did, and my streak was over. So yeah, so that happened. So right now, I'm at almost 16 mil. I don't think I've done 20 wins yet. Or have I? Have I done 20? Well, that's the score. Score, 16 mil. Win streak, stopped at 13. Oh, I got my 20 wins already. So I've done 20 wins already. I just didn't get the streak. So now I'm working on score. Obviously, I'm trying to get the Gotenks at 23 because I don't see myself grinding all throughout the night trying to get top 20k. I don't think that's going to happen for me. I don't even know if I'm going to go for 30 mil. I definitely want to go for 23 mil because, like I said, I want to get the card. The rest of it is just Kais and more Kais. So, like, if you really care about the Kais, go for 30 mil. If you don't care about the Kais, you really only need to go up to 23 mil if you don't feel like trying to grind for rank. That's my opinion. Because it's like, at that point, 23 mil, that should get you top, whatever, if you want the local rank. Like, top 150 gets one of the Yamchas. Mine's pretty much rainbowed already, so I don't really care about it that much. But if you wanted to get the Yamcha, 23 mil should definitely get you in the top 150 in your local. As for top ranks, yeah, you'll probably be grinding decently, I think. Although I don't know if they've been going that hard this time around. I'm still in 40k, considering I haven't really been going super hard in the World Tournament, so maybe. I mean, it's not Goku, so that's probably why. But I would have thought Gotenks would have been somewhat popular. I don't know. What's up, Meteor? Haven't watched your stream since your old setup? I've had this setup for a long time, though. So, I don't know. That's the first time I've ever heard that. I've had some people tell me that they've had that happen before with the timeout loss, but that's the first time that's happened to me. But that's because I wasn't paying attention. Probably because I was playing it too late during the night and I just was too tired, just not paying attention. What's up, Angel? I always farm the Kais. I always use 10-ish stones to refill stamina, and I get all that stuff for 15 stones, which is a killer deal. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it because you still end up with more stones than you spent. I'm just usually pretty greedy about stones, so I don't like to use them that much. I think so far I've used about 2 or 3, maybe. I think about 3 I've used so far. So the setup I'm using, that I've been using since the start of this tournament, is Pure Saiyans. And it probably would be better to use the transforming Vegeta if you have him, since he's a 150 all around and you get the 150 attack instead of 130. But most people are probably going to be using Broly. So I like having Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, just in case I need some defense and blocking and all that. So I'm going to go with that. We've got Movie Broly on here. We've got my regular Broly, since I still don't have LR Broly. Majin Vegeta. And I put the Prime Battle LR Vegeta on there because he's a pretty good linking partner for Majin Vegeta. And then Caulifla, because why not? And that's my setup. Have you heard about the weather up in Oklahoma? I think that's where it's at. I have not. I think I might have seen some mentions, but I don't exactly know what's going on up there. What's going on up there? Same, especially now since I can't buy stones with Google Play credit. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. I mean, you can still use PayPal if you have that set up. I mean, that's pretty much how I usually bought my stones anyway. Well, this is one downside about this lineup. I got no AoEs to start. The other good thing about this setup is, you know, with Caulifla, because they attack multiple times, and it's like against, Pure Saiyans, they get the extra attack, and then I forgot what the other category is, but there's like 2 categories where they end up getting extra attacks, so that's pretty good. Who's coming up next? Majin is coming up next, but no, we'll just do this, it's fine. Usually when a world tournament will drop soon, I'll farm rank till I'm close to ranking up, so that way I'll get a free refill on stamina when I'm doing world tournament. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good strat. It's kind of hard for us when we're getting higher up there in rank, though. Although usually world tournaments nowadays have been during celebrations, so it's usually during like a ×3 or ×4. Haven't watched your stream since the release of AGL's Super Vegito. Wow, that's a really long time ago. It's flash floods all through the Midwest states. Oof. That's pretty rough. Yeah, we had to deal with flash floods a lot recently too. So that sucks. Hopefully they'll get through it. I usually would not block a Broly, like, ever, but In the first few rounds, I know they're not going to super. He might take like 100k. 50k is actually not bad. I can deal with 50k. It's when they start getting multiple hits, and it's like 100k each hit. That's kind of dangerous. Like with this team, I actually have over 300k health, which is pretty good. Well, normally. Normally, I would let Movie Broly rock, but since LR Broly's just sitting there staring at him, I think I better change that around. We can go... You know, let's do this. We'll put him at the end. It's fine. He should be fine. They'll give me some extra attacks here. Give him some attacks. And then Broly. It should be good. Like, we were both high rank, so unless it's times 4, grinding rank takes way too long. Like, I haven't really tried to grind rank in a long time. Like, most of the time, me grinding rank is just, I'll do the B-Pan stages, and that's about it. But that's like once a week, or twice a week, and that's about it. Broly. My best rank for World Tournament was the 29th. I got top 5k. That was my highest rank in World Tournament. 5k is pretty good. My highest rank came... who was it? I made top like 1500 before. That was like my highest that I've ever done. And I believe that was the Cell World Tournament. It was one of the not so popular ones. And I think it was the Cell one. Because I know Cell wasn't like super popular. Like, he's popular, but not, like, super popular. Like, if it's a Goku, Goku's usually when everyone goes ham and tries to do their best to try to get him. Cell, I think, was the one that I got 1500. Turles was another one that I did pretty well on. With times 4, it takes me a full day to get a rank. Sounds about right. Because, I mean, they haven't updated story in a really long time, so I think the highest stage, cost-wise, is 23 stamina. I think that's still the highest. Does boost work on story? I wonder. I've never tried, so I don't know. But then again, you could only do that 3 times, so I don't know if that'd be really worth it. Well, no, because that'd be the same thing. It's just time saver. That's about it. Ant Dog, what's up? Tech Cell is a great support unit. Yeah, but most people, they don't really care about whether it's support or not. Like, especially not for World Tournament units. Mostly World Tournament units are just prizes. Like, you hardly see a World Tournament unit. Like, it's pretty rare to see one. Oh, you know what? Let's put you first. And I think this will be enough. Maybe? No, it's going to be a little short. Just a little short. That's okay. We got fruit. That should be fine. 23 stamina times 4, you get 110k EXP. It's a decent amount. But yeah, once you get to a certain level though, yeah, it takes a while. Boost works. Use it when I just want to finish using my stamina fast. I save it for when I'm trying to grind medals or units, like drops. When I'm trying to get certain drops, that's the main time I ever use it. Dragon, the mighty hybrid. Remember me? I mean, you've been in the stream before. I definitely remember the name. So I need to get a window fixed at my place. Apparently I have a cracked window upstairs. And I tried to look it up online. I thought maybe it'd be something simple that I could do. No. They're talking about all this kind of stuff that I gotta do. I'm like, I'm not about that life. So I tried to go online to get quotes. You know, get someone to come by and do it. Everybody's like, we don't do that kind of thing. Like, so most of the places apparently do like the entire window, which I don't need the entire window fixed. It's just like, it's like segmented. So there's like 6 different smaller windows on this window, and only one of them is cracked. So that I only need that 1 out of 6 replaced. But like everybody's like, no, we don't do that. We replace the whole damn thing. I'm like, I don't need the whole damn thing replaced. I just need one little section replaced. So apparently I'm not going to get that done this weekend, which sucks. Because I wanted to try to get it done over the weekend. But since that's not going to happen, I'm going to have to wait till during the week. Because since I can't get someone to come out today, they're obviously going to be closed tomorrow and Monday, which means Tuesday now I'm going to have to try to find somebody to just come by and tell me how much it's going to cost. And then figure it out. So that kind of sucks. Like, it doesn't look like it would be that difficult to do, but I'm not a handy person, so I don't, especially not with that kind of stuff. Like house building stuff is not me. So that's something I cannot do. Same, but I already framed everything, so nothing to use boost on. Yeah, I farmed everything. Yeah, I think there was one thing that I was going to farm, but I just got lazy. I was gonna farm the coat, the trench coat Goku's. My strength Super Saiyan Blue Goku is got all his paths open. I just need like 3 more levels and then I can Rainbow Star him. So I was gonna farm those guys. I forgot though that each one of them takes like 20 medals. So even with boost, I think it would take all 3 boosts just to get 20. So I was like, ugh. So I did 1, but I still need like 3 more to go. So I don't know. I've been lazy about that. Just short, but we got fruit. Oh, we got our big super, nice. This is the free-to-play strength. It's this Is this free-to-play Strength Kaioken Goku any good? The Kaioken Goku? If it's the one I'm thinking of, I mean, he's okay. Like, he's not terrible, but it's not... I mean, he's not better than the ones that you summon. That's what you're asking. I mean, if you can use him and he'd be alright. I've never seen Gogeta Easy unlocked. You've never seen Gogeta Easy unlocked? What do you mean? Like, you've never seen the Easy A? Like, what are you talking about? You're talking about this one? Oh. You don't see free-to-play Gogeta. Is that the event? It might be over. I'm talking about the movie one. Yeah, it's probably gone. You waited too long. Alright, they weren't going to be up there forever. Give me my tickets. Alright. You pulled LR Bardock. Is he good? It's an LR. I guess it just depends. He's okay. Like, in terms of rank among LRs, he's not rated very high, but he's an LR. Oh, for his medals. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you have to get it from that Broly event. Sorry, it's been a while. Like, I did it when they first introduced those medals and stuff, so I forgot. Because this stage is gone, I think, isn't it? No. That stage was on there too. They just added him. Yeah, oh, I remember now. Yeah, because there was some confusion as to whether it was going to be a whole new event or not, and all they did was just piggyback on the Broly, the movie Broly event. Because I think it was like stage 11, I think, is where you got the Gogeta. And then you get the rest of the medals to Dokkan Awaken him from the Broly story event. And then to Easy A him, yeah, you had to get the medals from the Broly, the movie Broly Easy A event. which is annoying because you probably have already used all those medals for Broly. If you, well, I guess if you had him. If you didn't have AGL Broly, then you could use those medals for him. But I had AGL Broly, so I used them for him. Do you think Super Saiyan 4 Goku EZA will be a thing? Are you talking about the old ones? Like the second year anniversary ones? I think eventually they'll get one. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, though. Like, because of, you know, where they are in terms of, you know, when they came out. They still have to finish doing the EZAs for the God leads, as well as the demigods. I could see them doing it, but it probably will be a while before they get to them. Love the AGO, got my second dupe with the GSSR tickets. The AGO got your second dupe with the GSSR. Oh, you're talking about Broly. I thought you were talking about LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I was like, what? What GSSR? I don't know any GSSR giving you LR Goku. Who do you want more? LR Gohan and Goten, or the new Broly? I think I'd rather have the Gohan and Goten. At least that's the ones that I'm mostly looking forward to. Like originally, like my coins, I was saving my coins to try to get a dupe of the LRs that I already had. Like mainly I wanted to get a dupe of Vegito or Goku. But since Gohan and Goten, if they're the same as they are over here, like in global, when they come to Japan, if they're the same, I'll just save my coins for them in case I don't pull them. Since they're a Dokkan Fest LR, I was really happy when I found out that that's what they were. What am I doing here? Do I want to do this? This is kind of scary. But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna take the chance. Take the chance. See what happens. Probably get wrecked, but it's fine. At least they're not going to super. First round, I've never been supered, so hopefully it still will not super me. Oh crap. Well, whatever. Whatever. What's up, JT? Ramen knows which LR I would choose out of those three. Did you even get the other one? Did you ever get the OG one? I still haven't gotten him. 4 years in global should be end of June, early July. When do you think they're coming? I don't know, because I thought they were going to be coming out here around the same time as global. I was really surprised to find out they weren't. We are supposed to be getting that transforming Goku, though. That new transforming Goku. So hopefully I have better luck with this Goku than I did with the last one, because I still haven't gotten the old transforming Goku. Like, I think I've gotten every transforming unit except the Goku. Still want a dang LR Broly. Well, you know, one day. One day, it might happen. Literally have 4 out of 5 of the old LRs, and of course I'm missing Broly. I think I'm in this... Well, no. I don't have the Trunks either. I have Majin, Gohan, and Goku Black. Or Rosemasu. However you want to say it. I don't have the Trunks, and I don't have the Broly. I'm missing those two. And Bardock. I don't have Bardock either. How are the SSR rates for the Dragon Ball Tourney SSRs? I think the rates are the same. I'm pretty sure they're about the same. Like, I've pulled two SSRs so far. Like, I've just been, like, usually I would save my tickets, but I just didn't care. I just would summon. So far, I pulled 2 SSRs from the Dragon Ball summons. They were both dupes, though, unfortunately. Like, I wanted to try to get one of the new ones, or... yeah, any of the new ones. But I ended up getting dupes. I got another Kami and Tien. You have a dupe on Rose and Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta, I have 1 dupe. Yeah, see, now I'm not even taking chances. Like, I still can't believe I lost because of timeout. I'm still really mad about that. So now I'm just like, whatever. This is kind of scary with that LR staring at me. You know what? I'm gonna ghost anyway because I'm scared of that LR. I feel like he'll probably survive the super. I don't know if he'd super me, but I feel like he'd hit me super hard anyway. Let's see if he survives. Oh, we crit him! So I didn't have to worry about it. We only got 1 SSR, and that was Android 8. At least that's a new one. He seems pretty good. Are you going for 23 mil or 30 mil? I'm definitely going for 23 mil. I haven't decided if I want to go for 30. I feel like I'd have to go for 30 if I want to do the 20 win streak, though. It depends on how I feel going for that 20 win streak, because that'd be the only reason why I go for 30. So it kind of pisses me off. If I had already gotten the 20 win streak, I would not have cared about 30 mil. Are you hyped for the Grand Blue Beta? I don't know if I'm really hyped for it. Like, I want to try it. But I don't think hype's really the word for me. Like, I still want to try it because I like Grand Blue, and Arc Systems has always been putting out like really good games. But I don't know if I'd really say I'm like super hyped. You know what? We're gonna have you do that because you're probably gonna get your big super, and that's fine because I don't think Cell is gonna kill us. Watch Cell kill us, and I'll be so mad. But we're gonna take a chance this time around because I feel like this will be the one time I can take a chance. Yeah, it wasn't bad. 35k is pretty good for Broly taking a hit. This World Tournament treated me good with pulls. Nice. What's up, Golden Miner? Grand Blue is coming to iOS, Android for global? No. He's talking about this new Grand Blue fighting game that's coming out. Arc Systems is producing a fighting game for Grand Blue Fantasy, and that's coming to console, I believe next year. Because I don't think it's going to make it for this year. I think it might be next year when it comes out. Grand Blue will never come out for global because they released the English patch. So you're essentially playing the same game. It's just, you can set it in English. How you guys doing? Well, you know, grinding. As usual. The grind. We'll see how long I decide to stream. I might try to stream until I get to 23. Depends on how long it takes. I have a barbecue to go to tonight. Hey, bonus chance. And you're on the opposite side of the map. How am I supposed to kill you? You are all the way over there. This is the biggest map possible. Why? You're gonna make me trek all the way across this stupid map. There you go. So how's everybody else doing in the world tournaments? Anybody else grinding this? I don't want to do this. I can get 5 or 4. Even if I transform that, that's not going to do a lot. So let's do that. I don't want to have to use all these items. I think that's not going to be enough either. Oh, it was enough. Okay. I think I can take those hits since he's not supering. It should be fine. Barbecue always sounds good to me. Mail you some? You know, you're supposed to eat barbecue right away. You're not supposed to hold it and then eat it later. You gotta eat that right out of the fire. So, mailing it to you would be a crime. You'll just have to come to Texas. You're a global player? Cool. What's up, Julius? Done with the world tournament, just grinding for the Gotenks. Same here. First priority is the Gotenks. After that, we'll see. Because, like, as much as I would like to get the Kais, they're not a huge priority for me. Damn you! I knew he was going to do that. Ugh. Making me chase his ass all the way over here. And then they're going to fight. Oh, wait. Did I make it? No, not quite. They're going to fight. Damn it. By the time I get it, it'll be well marinated. You marinate before you cook it. You don't marinate it after you cook it. So Texas Showdown was... It's been a couple weeks now since Texas Showdown. I've had some time to relax a little bit. Didn't get to relax too much because I had to work right after. One thing was that a lot of the out-of-towners knew about barbecue here. And they had barbecue like every friggin' day. Every time I was looking at Twitter, or they would come into the venue, they had bags of barbecue. I didn't get to any barbecue during the weekend. I had to wait till after Showdown before I could finally go out and get some. Because I didn't even leave the venue the entire 3 days. I was in the venue like the entire 3 days. It was pretty hellish. But it was necessary. It was necessary. It was fine. We accomplished our goals and what we needed to do, so it was all good. But I did finally get that barbecue. That barbecue was good. Did one multi on the Tech Broly banner, got nothing, now saving for the 40th anniversary. I did 2 multis on the banner. I got LR Majin and AGL Broly. Wasted 1,100 stones, no Broly. Jesus, that's a lot. Did you get anything else though? Did you get any other LRs? A lot of people were getting LRs, like even if they didn't get the Broly. What's up, Misung? Broly is good. Broly hits hard. Did you pull at least one LR besides Broly? You pulled 6 of them. I mean, that's still pretty good. Just because you didn't get the Broly, I mean, 6 LRs is really good. Be right back. Gotta do something. Alright, man. Catch you later. You need Broly. It was very odd though. I was like happy and sad at the same time. But I definitely feel you. I definitely can understand that. Like, I was happy to get Majin Vegeta, but at the same time, it wasn't what I was looking for. Can Kaneki 5, thanks for the follow. It's kind of a tongue twister. I was trying to figure out how to say that. La 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 la. Let's go this way. Then we can go that way. Then we go that way. Tight. I hope Strength Super Saiyan 2 Trunks gets an awakening someday. Which one is that? I don't even remember which one that one was. I mean, there's a lot of old units that definitely need to get some kind of boost or buff or Easy A or something. Dokkan Awakening. Later, Misung. Hunter, can I have a mod? I think I have enough mods. I think I'm fine with it for now. We're almost at 18 mil. So let's see. Each zone gives me about 3 tournament runs, which is roughly about 3 mil. So it might take me maybe 2 more stones. Yeah, probably about 2 stones in order to get up to what I need. I don't think he's gonna hit me that hard. The very old one. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of old cards that definitely need, you know, some kind of buff. But, I mean, that's up to them to decide, because there's still some ones that we're sitting around looking at, like, why haven't y'all at least given a Dokkan Awakening to some of these old cards? Like the old Gokus from back in the day? Some of those still haven't gotten into Dokkan Awakening, even though every other card around them has. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that probably need some kind of awakening that they haven't done. How good is the Gotenks? The Gotenks is an orb changer, which is what I'm looking most forward to. He's an AGL to tech orb changer. But he's also a decent buffer unit. I think he's the buffer unit for the childhood teams. I think that's what it was. I think it's the strength 25% buff one, right? You talking about the Trunks one? Might be. I want a Shattering the Limit category leader. It'd be kind of cool if they had one. I mean, they're doing all kinds of other categories. It would just be nice to see them do some stuff for a lot of the old cards that are out there, because it might not benefit newer players, but it'd be just something cool to do for the players that have actually been playing since year one. We are definitely ushering here. Definitely ghost ushering there. I'll be honest, it's been a really long time since I've looked at that Trunks card. For those of y'all that are into the FGC, Combo Breakers this weekend. Although if you're in the FGC, you're probably either at Combo Breaker or you're watching Combo Breaker. But it's one of the biggest tournaments of the year. Few of our Showdown staff are actually over there helping out with the events and attending. One of these days, maybe I'll try to make it out there. It's usually been pretty hard because it's like Memorial Day weekend is rough trying to travel, in my opinion. Like, I usually just stay at home during Memorial Day weekend. Usually this weekend is Comic Palooza, but for some reason they decided to move up to the same weekend as Texas Showdown, which bummed me out because that meant that I wasn't going to be able to go to it. And they had some cool guests this year. Like they had Emil Clark from Game of Thrones. That would have been cool to meet her, but no, it had to be the same weekend. So that went out the window. Yeah, there's not much, well, event-wise there's not much going on in Houston. That, well, not that I consider event worthy. But you know, I have this barbecue to go to, so I'm going to be happy about that at least. I actually need to go to the grocery store. I need to buy some stuff for the thing. I don't want to show up empty-handed. And what was hard is, like, he invites so many people, and you know, everyone tries to bring something for the barbecue, which is cool and kind of bad at the same time. Exposed with a subscription. Yo, what's up, dude? We have to celebrate. Thank you very much, my man. How's the grind for you? I actually don't think people are grinding super hard this time around. Oh god, that hurts. But hopefully you die. 14 months now. Yeah, I think you're right behind JT. JT, I think, was like, I think 19 months or something. JT's been following for a long time. He's been subscribing for a long time. Did someone survive? I thought I killed them. They didn't. Oh no, they're fighting each other. Never mind. Because they're all the way on the other side of the map. Damn it. Well, let's take a shortcut. Now you want some barbecue? Yeah. That's how it goes. You know what? I'm just gonna take my time. Y'all kill each other. I thought that room would take forever here. Not like I could reach them anyway, so let's just grab this and then I'll fight one of them next round. Should be able to kill him now. Grinded 180 Broly medals to awaken 9 free-to-play Int DBS Brolys to SA10, the new LR Tech Broly. Oh, you're doing that in preparation. Let's see, I'm way too lazy to do that. I am so not about that life. I have a bunch of Kais saved up. Like, for LRs, I'll just use the Kais. Although I'm pretty sure that's probably a lot easier to do that one than the other one, because I think you could probably do the other Broly, maybe? Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you got the new Tech LR Broly. Oh, you're talking about Global. Okay. That's good. Congrats. I definitely didn't get him. Maybe if it gives me some decent luck later, maybe I'll try to pull some more, but haven't really been looking for it. I don't want to do this. Crap. Well, I'm not worried about Xenotrunks. Xenotrunks definitely is not going to kill me. We'll just have them all attack. Like, there's no way on God's green earth that Xenotrunks is going to kill me. If he kills me, then I deserve to lose. Still have all LRs except for 1000 Day Goku. How do you not have 1000 Day Goku yet? You've been playing for a while. Do you think Global is on its way to becoming free to play because of the gambling thing they were talking about? No. I don't see that happening. $917 days. You're almost there. It's about 3 months, roughly. Like, 1000 Day Goku's fun to use. I don't use him very much though. But he's a fun unit to use. You know, he's a pretty good rainbow leader. He heals. The healing is really nice. You're at 823. Yeah, you got a little bit longer to go. what, 80, 180. So about 9 months, roughly. Sounds about right, about 9 months. Is 1K Goku a good leader to use for world tournaments? You use Transforming Frieza? It depends on what units you're using. Because 1K Goku is only 100% lead. So if you're talking about your AoE units, most of them are extreme, which means Transforming Frieza would be better since he's a 120 lead. Like, it depends on what units you're using. You rainbowed LR, Gohan, and Goten? Wow. I didn't even get one. I think I did like 2 multis on that banner. And I got Ultimate Gohan, the strength one. I think that's all I got. Yeah, if you're using extreme types, then no, you want to use Frieza. Main reason I stopped watching Combo Breaker to stream was all the games that I was watching or that I wanted to watch aren't till like later tonight. So I had like a lot of downtime. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and stream. Because people were asking me if I was gonna stream the World Tournament, and I know I originally said I was going to, but then I was feeling lazy. It's a typical mix-up. It's like, I'm about to stream. You know what? I don't feel like getting dressed and turning on the stream equipment. But then there was such a long break. Like, I think the events that I want to watch aren't until like 6 or 7 o'clock. I just died. I knew I should have ushered. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but I was like, maybe I can make it. Rip. Well, don't have to worry about the 20 streak anymore, because I'm not about that life. Oh well. Have you beat the Goku event yet? Yes. I used combination team. The combination category, Kale and Khalifa. You ready for Christmas? What are you talking about? It's like, it's May right now. Unless that's some kind of inside joke that I have no idea. What time is it? It's 3:30. Winter is like the worst season. I think it depends. Like, I'm not super huge on summer. Like, summer is great for certain things, but overall, the heat really sucks. Especially in Houston. So it's not my favorite time of year. Like, my favorite time is probably the fall. I'm going to take some classes for security. I hope it helps with my cop application. Good luck with that. I think for most people, the cop applications and all that usually comes first before security. I don't know. Most of the people I know end up in security if they can't become a police officer. Kind of like as a fallback. Is usually what ends up happening. Hate summer. It's 98 over here. Yeah, it's not even technically summer yet here, and it's already hitting 90. Like, summer's great if you're in those areas that have like nice beaches and stuff like that to hang out during the summer. Houston does not have that. We have swimming pools, but it's not the same. We have Galveston, which is a beach that's like 2 hours away, but Galveston sucks, so we don't really have the really nice things that you need to have to make summer bearable. On the waiting list for police officer candidate number 1887 out of 3,000. Like I said, man, good luck. Summer's okay. I don't like the dry heat. See, I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I'd actually prefer dry heat over super humid, which is what Houston is. Houston is like super humid, and it really sucks. Like, dry heat can be kind of bad, but like the main difference is when it's super humid and hot, you get drenched. You're drenched in sweat after like, 10, 15 minutes outside. And there is no escaping that. Like, you literally have to bring a change of clothes, or else the rest of the day you're just like a walking sauna, and it sucks. Like, cause like I've been to Vegas during the summer, and it's hot. Like, it's really hot. But since it's like more dry heat, you can walk around on the strip and be okay. Like, to me, I actually didn't mind it when I was in Vegas, because you go from casino to casino, and just like, you would feel the heat walking from one casino to the next, but by the time you got to the next casino, the AC hits, and then it's fine, because you're not drenched in sweat. Like, you can't really do that in Houston. In Houston, you're just kind of like, you're in the car, pray to God your AC's working in the car, get to the place you're going to, run inside, and try not to be outside very long. That's summer in Houston. Like, I'm not an outdoorsy person, at least not anymore. Like, when I was younger, I used to love being outside. I used to play a lot of sports outside. But as I got older, I haven't really been as active. So I don't like being outside if I can help it. But if it's cold, you can cover yourself with clothes and be warm. Yeah, exactly. Can you cook an egg on cement? I think, wasn't there... Didn't Mythbusters do something on that? I feel like they did, and I feel like they were able to. You know what, I'm gonna ghost, because after I just got blown up. F these guys. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that, and then we're gonna have to use some fruit. Here in Chicago, it was possible to do it once. I mean, if y'all can do that in Chicago, I'm sure we could do that in Houston. There was one time we drove to California for Evo, which at the time was in LA. So driving, it took us like 24 hours to drive from Houston to LA. And for part of the trip, we were in Arizona. And by the time we got to Arizona, it was like 5 in the morning? Like 5:30 in the morning. And we got to McDonald's. And McDonald's had like basically just opened up. So we went there to take, you know, a short rest, get breakfast before we finished the rest of the trip. And that place was already like full blast AC. Like that place was like 50 degrees or lower. Like it was freezing in that freaking McDonald's. And we asked them, I was like, y'all just opened up. Why do y'all have it so cold in here? And I was like, because once it hits noon and that door's been open a few times, that place heats up fast. That's what they said. And I was like, well, I believe them. It was just interesting. I guess not really culture shock, but like, you know, we don't do that here even though it gets hot. But that was kind of crazy because I was like, it's not what you think of when you go into a place at like 5:30 in the morning is like have the AC on full blast. We didn't even stay there very long because it was like, holy shit, it's freezing in here. And this was also during the summer, so obviously we didn't bring jackets or anything either. So we were all in like t-shirt and shorts, and like, oh my god, we're dying. Give me my McMuffin and then get out of here. Plus, snow is cool. We rarely have it over here. I mean, it's same in Texas. It hasn't snowed very much in Houston. Like, it's actually snowed a few times, which is amazing to me. Like, it's snowed in Houston now about 4 times as long as I've been living here. Like 4 times total. But the thing is, Houston is not traditionally cold, so a lot of times when it snows, it just like melts the minute it hits the ground, so very little of it actually sticks around. Oh yeah, we were talking about FGC stuff a little while ago. So next weekend I'll be in Dallas for DreamHack, which is a pretty big esports event. FGC is a part of it, but I think they're mainly known for PC gaming. But we're going to be there to run Street Fighter V. It's a Capcom Pro Tour ranking event, so for a lot of the players that were actually down here already, like they came down for Showdown, they went to Chicago for Combo Breaker, and then they're going to fly back down to Texas for DreamHack, which is kind of funny. It's almost like, you might as well have just skipped Combo Breaker and just stayed in Texas the whole month if that was the case. But no, Combo Breaker is a huge event. They were definitely going to go to that. People should definitely check that out if they're into the FGC. Does anyone have a bot that can farm an account? Not that I know of. I don't know anything about that. That's some commitment right there. Nice for them. Well, most of them are sponsored. Most of those players are sponsored players. Let's not get that twisted. They get paid to go to these events. But that is a lot of flying, though. Like, in a way, I'm glad I'm not good enough to be like a sponsored player, because a lot of that travel is super annoying. Like, I see some of my friends that are sponsored and what they have to do for travel, and that would annoy me. Like, you have guys going, okay, so I gotta travel to Europe for an event, and then once that event's over, I gotta fly back home for a day, rest up, and then fly back out in a day to go to Asia to get ready for an event. And then once that's over, fly back to the US for another event. Like, they're flying all over the place, and a lot of those flights are ridiculous flights, because you're talking about, you know, not only going to, like, you know, one state to another state. You're talking about going from one country to the other, so you're talking about all kinds of time zone differences. Like, flights from here to Asia are about 13-14 hours depending on where you're going. Like, even in Europe, it's quite a bit. Like dealing with jet lag has to suck, especially if you're like flying right before an event. I can't imagine. It's like, hey, so you're flying 14 hours to get to this event. We're flying you out like the day of. So have fun with this jet lag. Hopefully you slept on the plane, if you can actually sleep on the plane. 'Cause I don't know how some people like dealing with turbulence and all that. Like, I can sleep on a flight as long as it's not like heavy turbulence. But like, if there is heavy turbulence, I'm like wrecked for like the rest of the flight. 'Cause that shit scary. Like, every time I'm thinking like Lost, and I'm like, I don't want to be stuck on some damn island, because I'm not going to survive, because I do not know how to do outdoorsy stuff. Yeah, if I was like those people on Lost, I would have been one of the first ones to die, because I know I would not have been able to survive. Like, I'm still not super great with flying. Like, I've always had like fears of heights and everything and all that, and you know, flying in a plane, you don't experience that as much because you're just like super high. I mean, when you're above the clouds, it's not as, I guess it's a little more soothing. Like, it freaks me out more if like I can actually see the ground and tell what's on the ground. When you're super high up and you can't even really see what's on the ground down there, it's not as bad, I guess. I don't know. But flying nowadays, it only freaks me out when there's turbulence. So like, even on like takeoff and landing sometimes freaks me out. I would be the first to eat the funny-looking plants everyone would say to stay away from. Yeah, that's not good. Bushido, what's up? Remember you. I mean, the name looks familiar, but like I haven't been streaming in a while, so there's probably a lot of people I don't remember. We are going to use some fruit. So we should be getting close to 20 mil, which means then I'll have 3 more mil to go. I feel like I should just usher everything. So lately, when I've been getting home from work, like it used to be my routine was I would get off work, pick up something to eat for dinner, you know, veg out in front of the computer, watch some streams, whatever, and go to sleep. Now I'm too lazy to even do that. So one of my friends got me on Uber Eats. And like there's a bunch of others that I've seen, like DoorDash, a few other places that I might try eventually, since a lot of them have some pretty decent deals from what I've seen. But Uber Eats I've actually used the past few days, and it's been pretty cool actually, because like what I've been doing is I try the restaurants that I've always wanted to try but didn't feel like going into. So like there's this pupuseria near me down the street that I've always wanted to go to, but I guess it looked kind of sketchy. So I didn't want to try it because of that. Or at least I didn't want to go there because of that. So I ordered it through Uber Eats because I was kind of surprised to even see it on there. I was like, well, I guess the place isn't that sketchy if they're on here. It was really cheap. It was actually really good. So maybe one of these days I might actually go in and try the place out, since then I wouldn't have to pay all the extra fees and everything. But there was that. Tried this Korean wings place, which I have actually been there before, but I didn't feel like driving there. So got that. Tried this Brazilian place that was really good. Like that one was actually really good. And the last thing I got so far was this Thai place, which was okay. Wasn't the best, but I was really feeling Thai food. So yeah, I've been doing the Uber Eats thing. I need to... Probably won't do it this weekend since I have days off and I have time to go driving places. I know you don't stream a lot. Back in the day, you knew me pretty well. What did I miss? Oh, we're just doing World Tournaments. Did you stop playing BBS? You're back to 10th seat. That's why I'm asking. I never really did the PvP very much on Bleach, but I deleted it a while back. I'm in my down period with Bleach, so yeah, I haven't really been playing it. Like, I actually got kicked out of my guild. Or, yeah. I was inactive for such a long time previously that I got kicked out of my guild. So then I rejoined it, and then it re-added me as leader. But I'm on another hiatus right now, so I'll probably get booted again. Dang it. Oh well, that's fine. I think the anniversary is supposed to be coming up for Bleach in like August, I think. I might reinstall it and try my luck. during the anniversary. Because they usually do step-ups during the anniversary. See, what had happened is, with Bleach, they'll release a banner that I really want the units from, and if I don't get the units I want, I threaten to delete the game, and then it'll either give me the unit or I won't. And if I don't, then I delete the game. So this time around, there was 2 banners. It was the manga, the latest manga banner that had Grimjaw and Nell. And I wanted to get the Nell, but it gave me Grimjaw. So that was strike 1. I only gave it 2 strikes. Strike 2 was they had the umbrella banner right after that had Halibel. And it gave me Aizen, which I absolutely hate Aizen. I do not like Aizen at all. Like, out of all the units, it gave me like the one unit I hate more than anything else. And I was like, you son of a bitch. That was strike 2 and 3. You didn't give me Halibel, and then you gave me Aizen. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with you. So I deleted the game. That was April, I think. I think it's been since April, because I think that's when they came out. So I don't have the game anymore. I heard they changed it up too. Like, apparently they upgraded. So, like, older versions of like Android and iPhone can't even run the game anymore. I think that's what I remember reading the tweet was saying. Another reroll for Bleach. I haven't tried rerolling Bleach in years. The same for me. I don't know. It's really free to play friendly, but when you really want a unit, there's a big chance that you'll get cucked. The problem is, when they do their banners, I mean, they're really generous. Like, it's a good game for free to play. It really is. I can't knock it for that. The problem is, yeah, you want certain units, and if you don't get it, you get disappointed. That's just the nature of how gacha games are. So, the biggest issue that I have is that their rates are pretty garbage. Like, even though they're really generous, I would like to have a good shot at getting a card I want. Because even though it's free to play, you can still buy currency, and it still ends up sucking. But once again, yeah, that's just gacha games in general. But anyhow, I didn't get what I wanted, so I deleted the game. And that's where I stand with Bleach. It's probably going to stay deleted until the anniversary, which I got to see what they even do for the anniversary. Because they'll probably introduce another new unit. Because there was the Ichigo that was special designed, and then Ulquiorra was the second one. I don't even know what they would do for third, because it's weird. Like, it was cool that they did Ulquiorra, but then at the same time it's like, well, where do they go next from there then? Is it Aizen they go next? Because I don't know what the pattern for the next character would end up being. Maybe Rukia. Maybe they'll go with a female character finally. Like, it won't be my favorite character, which is Rangiku. So even though that's Tite Kubo's favorite character, she's not a main character, so I doubt she'll ever get anything like that. free-to-play does have banners with better rates, but in most cases the units are meh, or they're good units, but there are a lot of outdated fillers. Yeah, it's mostly the outdated fillers that kills me. It's like, you get a unit, it's a decent unit, but it's not what you wanted, and then, you know, if it's an outdated unit, that's even worse, because it's like, well, you know, it'd be nice if you at least gave me a unit that was useful. I'm going to use fruit. Let's use the fruit. Yeah, that was probably the thing that would piss me off the most, is like, you didn't get the featured unit, you got one of the fillers that you already have max limit broken. Like, hey, look, we gave you one of the old featured units from like 2 years ago that you have like 8 copies of. Like, thanks, that's awesome. I do like one of the new features that I know that they have done in Bleach that I really liked was they would have some of those tickets that when you summon on them, it would summon 5 units, and then you got to pick which one you wanted. Like, they started doing that with the pick your unit, I think in the 2nd anniversary. But they've actually had some tickets that you can buy that do the same thing, which is really cool. You know, anything to give me more chances to get something I actually want is great. Like, I feel like every gacha game I play has like one cool thing that I like about it. And I just wish there was one gacha game that would combine all of it together. Like, the biggest problem with Dokkan Battle is there's just too many cards. Like, based on rates, Dokkan has like the highest rates, I think, out of any gacha game. When you really look at it. Like, 10% chance to get, you know, an SSR is pretty insane. The only problem is there's like 1,000,000 SSRs. That's really the main problem. There's just too many cards. For most other gachas, they don't have nearly as many cards, they just have lower rates. Because like, when you look at it, most gachas, especially in Japan, are like between 1% to 3% as the normal rate. It's pretty ass, but that's actually the normal rate that most places or in most gacha games do. So when people complain about Dokkan, it's, you know, a little iffy, because it's like, these are the highest rates out of most gacha games there are out there. Problem is, there's just too many cards to get, so your chances of getting a good card or a good SSR are kind of low. That's the only thing that's really crappy about it. I don't know why I wrote that. Probably wanted to say it. Yeah. Autocorrect sucks. I hate autocorrect sometimes. Just happens, and then you just deal with it. Dragon Ball Legends is going forward with the guaranteed SP unit in multi, but not sure if it's only for the anniversary hype. They did, however, move back in terms of progress doing the 3 Goku fam. I don't know too much about Legends. All I do is summon on there. We're at 21 mil, so we're 2 mil away. We should be close to 22 at the end of this tournament run, actually. only thing that sucks is I haven't gotten any bonus recently. Like, especially in the last round, I haven't had a bonus in a while. You mother... Get your butt back here. It was a scummy move for reducing the Goten rates in the family Kamehameha. Like, he is needed to complete the trio set. That sounds... yeah, that sounds really annoying. I think you should be fine. Well, let's do that instead. I think you should be fine. Ghost it? I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I had element protection for most of that, so I wasn't really too worried. Like, Prime Battle Vegeta is decent at tanking, especially if he's strong element, so I wasn't that worried about that. There's a ticket which costs $4. You can choose from 5 5-stars. That's way better than 1 5-star. They did release the 2 or 3 Choose Your Frenzy character tickets. Those were login rewards. Yeah, that's the ticket I'm talking about. The Frenzy ones are kind of whatever, because it's like, those are like free units that you got from their event, which they repeat. So that, to me, was kind of pointless. Like, at first I didn't even know that's what that was. I thought that was like a regular free ticket, and I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. And then I got it, and I'm just like, oh, this is stupid. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Definitely not even close to enough. Use some fruit then. Fruit. That's at least 2 AoEs. I get PTSD when playing World Tournament. Yeah, there's plenty of times where I've lost by getting supered. You're at 27 wins. Only 3 more wins? 3 more wins? What do you need 3 more wins for? Do you mean millions? There's this point event which will give you a 5-star ticket at 2 million points. I heard the ticket ain't even that bad. You're talking about those grind... Yeah, the point grind events are... they're okay. Like, I used to do those events a lot, but then I wouldn't finish them. Like, I would do it for a while and then get tired of it. To get Gotenks, you get Gotenks at 23 mil. It's not based on how many wins you get, it's based on how many points you get. Like, Like, this will put me close. God, see, still no bonus. So annoying. This should put me close to 22, and then I'll be like 1 mil away. You bitch. Get back here. Yeah, we're ghosting. Definitely ghosting here. So I don't trust any of you. This is terrible too. You were lowering difficulty so you wouldn't lose your streak. Oh, I get you. Yeah, it's one thing you can do. I guess I just don't care about the streak all that much. Like, it would have definitely saved me time if I was going to go for it. But now I don't even know if I care about going for the streak. Like, I know I'm missing like 5 stones and tickets and a Kai. But I think based on how much time it's going to take, if I hadn't lost it just now, maybe I would go for it. But now I don't think so. Because I think my win streak's only at like 3. Or maybe not even that. It might be like 2. 20 in a row is a pain. It is a pain. The problem is you just have to pay attention. Like, especially if you're doing it times 3. The biggest issue is, like, if I didn't care about score, yeah, I could just do, like, times 1 or times 2 or whatever and not care. But the thing is, like, I'm trying to get score out of the way as quickly as possible, too. Like, at least for 23 mil. So I want to get the 23 mil and get the Gotenks. Right under 22. How did I lose this time? I got supered. Broly got supered. Or I don't even know if he got supered. I think he just got regular hit. Because after Broly supers, if he gets hit, it's pretty bad. I have to go back and look. I wasn't paying attention. I just know I died. And that was like not fun. I lost on stream, yes. Let's see who else is grinding. I'm sure there's other people there. There's got to be some people doing this world tournament. Or not? Am I the only one doing it? Gimme. I really haven't. I think I've only faced about 5 bonus teams so far this world tournament, which kind of annoys me. It definitely would have made the grind a lot easier. You're like the only one doing World Tournament. I probably all doing Global. Probably trying to grind out stones to do more pulls or something. Like, my Global account has so much I need to do on there. And I'm so lazy, I don't feel like doing it. Like, I have like this badass tech team, but I have to awaken everybody and I just don't feel like doing it. Like, it's weird. For some reason, I just like went gung-ho and got all my LRs done. Like, most of them. Like, when I got LR, Gogeta, and Vegito, I went and totally finished them. But then, like, I got units like Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku I haven't finished yet. Tech Gotenks I haven't finished yet. Like, there's a bunch of those units that I haven't finished. And I haven't even done the easy A for a lot of these guys either. I don't know how many really good units I got still at level 1 in their SSR form. Like, the good units, I still got them, you know, SA10, Z Awakened, but they're just sitting there at like level 100 Z Awakened, and I just haven't gotten their medals to Dokkan Awaken them. 22 mil! We're almost there. I'm gonna have to use another stone. Just don't feel like grinding a second account just because I put all my energy into my JP. That is exactly how I am. Like, I had grinded and done so much on my JP account that it's like, I can't bring myself to do it all over again. Oh my god, this is like literally what happened last time. Give me a big number. Or okay, fight. At least he fought me this time. I still can't believe I lost because he wouldn't fight me. That still annoys me. The first time I lost my streak was because the computer would not fight me. Still have spare keys to use for the memories to see if you can awaken your non-Dokkan Awaken unit. Yeah, I haven't used my keys very much. I summon them, ain't even hyped because I don't really care for the game, and then I'm back to being dead. Okay. Like, I have a great global account, but it's still ranked 60. I have a lot of units I need a Dokkan while my JP is all done. I'm not quite that low. I think my global's at like 250. Like, I worked on it a little bit. I just never really got into finishing it. Okay, we'll use another stone. I think I still need to collect my prizes for some of them. I think I still have like 5 that I can pick up. See, that's the real big problem right now. Is like, I don't know if I want to go for 20 now. I'm at 3. That means I have to do this like 17. Well, this will be number 4. So 16 more times. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'm about that life. You know, I'm probably going to end up ghosting. Yeah, let's ghost. I don't feel like dealing with this. Especially when... I don't know if it's going to kill. If he had his super, he probably would kill, but I don't know. Literally, I have the medals for every unit in Dokkan and for upcoming units like Broly and LR, Goku, and... Gohan and Goten. I don't even know what metals they use. I haven't even looked at it. Back in the day, I put way more work in my JP. Don't feel like doing the same with my global. I mean, that's literally what we just said. That's how pretty much all of us feel. Like, I'm ranked 500 plus on here. I've awakened everybody. Like, I don't feel like doing it again. Oh, that actually works. That should be enough. That should do it, hopefully. What's your favorite food? Yours is pizza. I'm a sucker for cheese enchiladas, barbacoa tacos, lasagna. Like, my mom makes a killer lasagna. Those are my favorites. Like, I love pizza too. But I've been eating that a whole lot lately. I need to cut back. If I get a bonus, I can get it right now. But I probably won't. It doesn't feel like giving me bonus teams. I'm going to buy a deep dish pizza. Be back in a while. Deep dish is really good. Goku Black Super Saiyan Rosea. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're wrapping this up though, trying to get to 23 mil so I can get this Gotenks. I'm so happy that they changed that up to where you can get the card without having to make top 10k or whatever. Like, that was how it used to be back in the day. You had to make top 10k in order to get the card, and if you didn't, you're out of luck. So if you got sniped last minute, sucks to be you. Because that was before they made the put them on tickets. You couldn't even get them at all. Like, now you have the actual banner, ticket banner, that you can get old units. Back then you didn't have that either. So if you didn't make top 10k, you didn't get the card and you were asked out. Agar1010, thanks for the follow. Family Kamehameha medals. Only thing we don't have is Dokkan Fest event, so I farmed the rebirth medals so I don't have to do it later. I don't remember those being that hard to get, or at least farming it. I don't remember them being that difficult, but I mean, it's whatever. Whatever, float your boat. I think that should be enough, but you know what? I don't care. We're gonna go ahead and get everybody's super going. Got any hobbies besides Dokkan? Sleep. I don't really play too many games nowadays. I used to play a lot of games before, but I haven't really played that many nowadays. Like, I have a bunch of games on my PS4, but those are mainly for the tournaments that we run, not really for me personally. Like, I bought Mortal Kombat. I don't play Mortal Kombat, so it just kind of sits there. Street Fighter I don't play. It's just there. Like, my PS4s are mainly just to be brought out for the tournaments we run. That's about it. I used to play Diablo 3, but I haven't touched that in a long time. It's not like that anymore. Really? How's it now? Top 20k can get the card, and If you grind 23 million points, the card is a mission reward, which is what I'm working on right now. And then each world tournament they add, I think it's about maybe four tournaments back that they're at right now. I don't really remember how far back they are, but you have a ticket banner to where you can get those cards now, the ones that you're missing. Which I've been trying to get the Chi-Chi that I missed out on. I've done about, I guess, three summons so far, and I've gotten all the ones that I already have. Pretty much was forced to do the grind. Top 5k was so annoying, and when they finally made it, top 10k made the grinding so much easier. The worst was when top 1k only got the card. That was like, I think before I started playing. Or at least before I took it seriously. Yeah, I think the first world tournament I was a part of, it was 1k. I think it was the Tech Gohan. The Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The really cool looking one. That was the one I wanted to get. That's the one everybody wanted to get. I think that one was 1k. I don't even think Broly was out yet for that tournament. I think Broly came out after that tournament, which made it even harder to do. Like, imagine doing the world tournament without any Brolys. That's how that world tournament was. Like, there was no Brolys at that time. At least not the AoE ones. Could you imagine a tournament like that now? Like, no AoE Brolys? Considering how many players there are, that's still too low in my opinion. I won't play it anyway, though. It's pretty low, but I don't know. 20k I think is okay. I'm alright with it being 20k. Although, based on like the numbers that they say are playing the game, it should be like at least 50k. The thing is, there's a lot of players that aren't really playing. So like competitively, 20 to 30k I think is fine. What's the next big event we will have? Is it going to be a download celebration? Well, to be honest, the downloads are skewed. Like, you know, we hit 250 way before they announced it or they did the celebration for it. So really nowadays it's just whenever they feel like doing it, because we've hit those numbers a long time ago. Like, it did not take a year to go from, what, 200 to 250. But that's neither here nor there. It could be a download celebration. It could be whatever. I know that Goku's coming out, the transforming one, so I think that's the next thing that they're going to do. I don't know if it's just going to be, you know, just a celebration for the Namek event, or just they release him. I don't know. I just know that he's coming. Remember the hype around the first Broly? Dude, it was so crazy. I think that was the first time it crashed, like the server crashed, was when Broly first came out. Remember my World Tournament team back then? I think it was just Super Saiyan Gohan Int, Eiji Kaioken, Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and some other ones that probably weren't even SA10. I don't even remember what my team was when I first tried it. I know I didn't do very well, because I think it was like weeks after I started playing. Dreku 9522, thank you for the follow, and we got the Gotenks. We did it. We did it, boys. So let's see what else we got here. So 23 mil. So the rest of it is just Kai's. If I felt like going for Kai's or felt like going for the streak. The streak is 5 stones, a bunch of tickets, and a Kai. I'm gonna have to decide if it's worth doing that. Let me see how many wins I'm at. So I'd have to get... I'm at 4. 4 wins right now. One... Is that 180 or 160? What does that say? It says 160, so that's 2 turns, 2 full tournaments plus 40. And I'm what? I'm at not even halfway, never mind. So that would put me at 6 wins, 6.5 roughly. I would still need 14 wins. I'd have to use all 5 stones. 5 stones that I would win just to do it then. Because each stone gives me about 3 tournament wins. Or 3 mil. Because at times 30, I make about a mil in terms of points. So I'd have to do 14, 15 runs. Oh no, 14 runs. 14 runs. Yeah, 4, 5 times 3, 15. I'd have to use 5 stones. I'd have to use all 5 stones that I would win just to get to the 21 streak. Because to make it worth it, I'd have to do it times 30 in order to get to the 30 mil. Or not 30 mil. I already got... Yeah. I'd probably have to try to go for 30 mil if I was going to do that. I don't think that's worth it for me. I miss servers crashing. It was good to wake up to servers crashing. I mean, if they gave us stuff, yeah. Otherwise, no, it wasn't. I only remember using Super Saiyan Blue, AGL Goku, OG Int Golden Frieza, wow, and Int Trunks back in the day. 300 stones was the best. And SR Int Super Vegeta. That SR Int Super Vegeta, I still have him, because he was like so boss for me back in the day. Alright, so there's the Gotenks. There's the rest of my prizes and stuff that I've gotten. It's like 5 stones. I think earlier I was on about 10 or 11 wins, so this would have put me at 15 if I hadn't lost. If I was at 15, I would go for it, because that's not that many. Just 5 runs I could do that, but 15 runs now, I don't think I can. So that's probably going to be it for the World Tournament for me, but we're going to do some summons. So I have 4 summons here and 2 summons there. So let's see if I can get one. I want to win the new ones. Tau I think is okay. I think Android 8 is really good. Like, he seems really good. Goku already have Ox King. If he wasn't an SR, I think he'd be really, really good. Like, a lot of his stuff is really nice. Like, his passive is really nice, but it's just, he's an SR, so his stats are super low because of that. And then the rest of these SRs. Alright. We've got 2 pulls. Let's see what we get. Hope for a Trout EZA? What? Haven't used Android 8, just glad you pulled him. Yeah, I'd be happy to pull him. Launch. Launch is pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen this one. So, I'm pretty sure I've showed her on stream before. I found this like random Canadian site that were selling Dragon Ball Gals figures for super cheap. And obviously they're knockoff Chinese brand ones, but they actually turned out pretty good. It was only like $20. So launch represent, even though I already got you done, like she's been SA10 forever for me. Vegeta is meaningless in the Dragon Ball banner. Devilman! I don't think I have him SA10 yet. What I really want to get is like, besides the new SSRs, is like the OG Bulma. Because I think I need one more path in order to be able to rainbow her. How much are they usually? Dragon Ball Gals figures are normally about $80. Like there's a new Android 21 that's coming out next month that I missed out on. I'm actually pretty mad about it. Oh no, the strength one. Honduran 98, thank you for the follow. It's Bulma though. But I already have her SA10. They need to Dokkan Awaken that one. Alright, so there's two banners here. This one is just like pretty much almost every non Dokkan Fest SSR. Is Broly on here? Let me look at that up. I don't think he is, because that would be really crazy if he is. Let me see. If AGO Broly is on here, I might take a stab at it. Because normally I just don't care about this banner. There's like so many cards on here. He is on here. Oh, man. There's actually some really good cards on here, if you got lucky. Oh, AGO Broly's on here. The Godku and God Vegeta is on here. The Frieza, the final form Frieza, the strength one, is insane. He's really good. Oh, and Kefla and all those. There's some good cards on there, but I really want to get the Chi-Chi. Like, all these other ones I already have. Chi-Chi's the only one that I don't have out of that group. I'll do one on both. I'm going to do one on both. Let's try one here, and then we'll try one of the other one. Remember when Launch was meta for World Tournament because she was good key support for Broly? I mean, her and the Bulma that I just got were both good. Like, the strat was back in the day is get Broly, put those two on there to try to give him key, have your stunner on there. And it's a worthless Gotenks for me. I already have this one rainbowed. It's a good card if you don't have him. But since I have him rainbowed, this is worthless to me. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. Alright, last one. What's up, Bardock? You're here for the last pull. Let's see what we get. Boo, again. I had just gotten him the last time I did a summon on here, so I just got him twice in a row. Dang it! Why can't you give me Chi-Chi? Darn it. Oh well. Let me just check one more thing on here. So I'm at 23K. Actually, I'm really close to these ranks. Because this is what I was talking about. So they segmented it a lot more than they used to back in the day. So it used to be 10K was what you needed to get the card, but now 20K gets it. I'm actually pretty close to 20K if I felt like going for it. We'll see. I don't know. If I did, I'll have to make that decision tonight. I'm not going to do it right now. But for now, I'm at 23K. We hit the 23 mil. I'm at a 4 win streak. Number 14 in my group. Those are my stats for now. That Gotenks has the worst defense ever. I mean, you shouldn't be using him to block. Unless you're talking about the one that I just pulled. If you're talking about the one that I pulled, he's just there to seal and hit. Because he hits pretty decently. So if you get Gotenks if you get 20 mil points, 23 mil. 23 mil is the mission to get the card. I'm fine with just ranking 20K. Already have the Gotenks. Yeah, same here. That's why it's like, I might try to get a dupe, but it's not that important to me. So it'd be mainly if I decided to go for the 21 streak, which I don't think I am because I'm just way too far behind to do it. But anyhow, that's going to be it for me for today. I thank everybody for joining me. It's fun. Let me see who is streaming, and I'll send y'all their way. Is anybody doing World Tournament? There's someone doing some JP grind. I want to try to hit somebody that I haven't hit up before. Or typically an English one. Some of these are French and Spanish, which I don't think any of y'all speak. I'm going to send you to Patata Crusher 16. Sounds interesting. Alright guys, see y'all later.